So most new cars now have so many sensors and computers on there that a lot of people are relying too much on the computer. One of those sensors that I don't agree with is when to change your oil. Now, a lot of them measure when to change your oil by how many starts and stops and your type of driving. It doesn't actually measure the oil or the viscosity of the oil. And I've ran into it a couple times now. My parents bought a brand new Honda Civic, and it was 28,000 kilometers before his first scheduled oil change. And I, as a mechanic, under no circumstances would ever let my vehicle go to 28,000 K before an oil change. My wife has a 2009 Saturn Aura, and it's about 17,000 K by the time that oil percentage reaches 0. Now, proof of that is another buddy of mine had a Honda Ridgeline, bought secondhand off of a Honda dealership. It was an off lease, and that Honda dealership did every maintenance and oil change on that vehicle. He lives about an hour away. His mechanic recommended it was time to do a timing belt. Was off by one tooth and wanted to pull it apart to make sure that there was no damage. When he pulled the valve cover off, it was full of sludge. My buddy was very disappointed, called the Honda dealership and said, hey, I thought you guys did all the oil changes. He bought it at 65,000 K, and he did the timing belt at about 115,000 kilometers on it. They said, yeah, we did both of them, meaning they did one at 30,000 K, maybe 20 and maybe 40,000 K, and did it again when he bought the vehicle. The result of that is poor lubrication, and you can see this lobe on this camshaft is completely peeled off. This was the worst one, but both banks were covered in sludge. Very disappointing when you're buying an expensive vehicle and only 120,000 kilometers. The inside looks like a milky gray, and lubrication is just not there. So I would change it every 5,000 to 7,000 kilometers, but that's me personally. If you're using synthetic, you can go longer, but your oil filters in that still, I just like the medium grade oil and just change it more often. There's still contaminants that get in, your oil filter still breaks down, and oil is cheap compared to replacing an engine. So here we go. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you love the channel, consider heading over to Patreon. There's a lot of stuff happening there to help support the channel. And remember, if you're not filthy, you're not rich.